All right, welcome back, guys. Command Chase Coach 704 doing the PEL Season 4 post-draft recap show where we will go through every first-round pick, well, most of them anyway, and we'll look and see what you guys got, and I will give you the background on the storyline, guys, that were created for this year's draft. All right, so CPU number one pick overall, Ashley Holiday. Of course, he got a hidden development trade. Of course, if you scouted him, he looked like a pretty good player. Um, Looking at him overall, he's a versatile D lineman, somebody that you could play either at the D end position or you can slot him inside to a D tackle position. I like his traits. Stamina's a little low for a number one pick. You'd like to see that a little higher. But overall, he's a very good D lineman. Kind of surprised he went number one, but it's CPU. All right, Saints took Damon Castle, number two overall. His storyline was, he makes a lot of highlight plays, playing for UCLA in Los Angeles. 20 years old, great size, hidden trait. It's not the X factor, but if you train him, he'll be a very good player. You see what he's got right there: great speed, acceleration, great jumping. I wanted to make him a little different. With most tall receivers in Madden don't get these kind of stats, so I did want to make him unique. In his storyline, it says he doesn't do the basic things well. That's reflected in his short route. That's why his short route's a little low there. But that'll come up also with the undisciplined penalty trait. I wanted to reflect that as well. And then also in the medium hits cover ball. All those tied in to the storyline, the way he doesn't do the basics well. But you see his spectacular catch. He makes the highlight plays. I wanted to reflect that in that as well. And the jumping. So, he'll be a great receiver once you put a little polish on him. Him and Michael Thomas will be a nice combination for New Orleans. The storyline bust, Lincoln Porter. He does have a nice development trait. I can't tell you what it is. It's not the X factor, but he has some work to do. He only graded out as a third rounder, so I'm kind of surprised the Bears pulled the trigger at number 3 overall. I'm shocked, to be honest. You see he's got some work to do. He is disciplined, but, with his speed and acceleration, it's somebody you could possibly move to guard. He's got decent impact block. If you pull and trap and kick out, he'll move. So that may be something you look at with him in the future. But, man, I felt bad for the Bears when he picked him there. Storyline bust will come. Bucks took Cecil Ecker. CPU team, we'll look at him real quick. He's got a hidden trait. There's a lot of good D linemen in this class. He was one of them. You look at him right there. More of a run-stopping guy with the strength and the block shed combo. His personality is a leader. That's good. I don't know what effect that has on the game, but he's got some good pass rush moves. Stamina's very good. You like to see that. It means he'll play at a high level consistently. Good player. All right, Patriots took Devin Shaw, another one of those good D linemen. Got a hidden trait right there. Very strong guy. You wish to see that block shed a little higher, but the guy with that kind of strength and speed acceleration is good on the interior. You work on him a little bit, he'll be all right. Undisciplined penalty trait knocks him down a little bit for me. May jump off sides in critical situations. He's a good player. I don't know he's a top 5, but he's a good player. Taki Lucas. For some of you that have been here for a while, back in the days when I was with the San Diego Chargers, I had a corner by the name of Taki Lucas, and he was a great player. We won 2 Super Bowls with him, and this is where this storyline comes from. This is his son. I should have put a junior on there, but I wasn't thinking about it. Great speed, great acceleration. The man coverage for the safety is good. I saw Agape say he would move him to corner. That's definitely an option with him. I see the great traits right there: aggressive play ball, strip ball, high motor, discipline, penalty tendency. You pretty much if you want to move him to corner, I think he'll be a great corner with those traits as well. Great stamina, toughness, injury. The same traits his father had. I put those into Nataki, and I think he'll be a great player. Whether he plays safety or corner, doesn't matter. Balls Hog. Bench press 3 cows. This is how strong this guy is. Only normal development. But you see, he's got good traits right there. He's a good lineman. 92 strength. He got the good traits right there across the board. Discipline, penalty, tendency. He's an intense guy, as you would expect from a big, strong lineman. Got high motor with him, good stamina. Can also play guard with that speed and acceleration. So, good player. Good player overall right there. Garrett Murphy, 8th overall. If you scouted him, he looked like a good player. He's got a hidden trait. Very fast. 88 speed. 91 acceleration. Interesting pick for the 49ers. It doesn't necessarily fit what he does, but he might be looking to change a little bit. He can throw the ball, especially short and medium. That kind of matches his passing game. I'm going to assume he's the guy. When we broke it down earlier, he did sign Derek Carr. He gave him a lot of money. But obviously, with Murphy, he's got 87 juke move. The thing that scares me, 60 carrying. Trust me, that's why I traded Cam Newton. Carrying on a great running quarterback sucks because you have to slide just about every time, or it's going to be a fumble every other time. And Madden is not forgiving for running quarterbacks. It's their way of trying to balance the game, which I don't necessarily agree with. But I mean, if he doesn't fumble, this guy could be a good quarterback. But I'm scared because you gotta run with a guy like this. You have to. But that 60 carrying, oh, that's horrible. That's horrible. I hate you, Madden. Oh. All right. Linebacker Samuel Trowick for the Texans. Of course, he's got a hidden trait right there. He's the best linebacker in the class, in my opinion. Good speed. You want to see the acceleration a little higher. I hate when they put the acceleration lower than the speed, because it's just not right to me. You want to see that block shedding a little higher, but great zone coverage coming out the box. You look at those traits right there. Big hitter. He's got a spin move if he blitzes. Coverage linebacker. So, team player means his contracts won't be too bad, going down the road. So, it's a good player right there at number 9. The Eagles, CPU took Costanzo to center. Someone asked about him. Only 79 strength. That's really disappointing. Oh, my gosh. He's got good traits, but with that kind of strength, you almost have to put him at tackle, in my opinion. You can't play center in that position. He's got good enough agility to move the tackle. I think that's his future right there, especially with the good pass blocking traits that he shows overall. Yeah, that's probably what I'd do with him, especially with his awareness being where it is right now. All right, Colts got the X Factor, Paco Sanchez. His storyline was a unique one. I tried to tie it into what's going on with immigration in the U.S. He had to get deported and then came back 3 years ago. So he's older because of that. He's 24, but you look at him, he's got everything you want. He's going to grow well. He's got all the traits. He's got the discipline penalty tendency. He's got great stamina. He's going to be a hell of a player. And I really wanted to make him that good just because of the way his storyline kind of built up, overcoming all the odds and things like that. So he's going to be a good one. He is 24, so when he gets to his second contract, he'll be 28. But by then, hell, we'll probably be done with this Madden, so there you go. Cedric Anderson was about the only corner worthy of a first-round pick, and the CPU Chargers took him at 12. When you look at him, he doesn't have great coverage skills out the box, but good speed, good acceleration, good agility. Wish his jumping was a little higher, but he's a shorter corner. Balance, play ball, pounds penalty. It's not bad. Charismatic means he could sell some jerseys. That's pretty cool. But yeah, he's a good player. He's a good player. I think he'll play a lot, out in Los Angeles. Scott Mole. This is the guy the Bears should have took. Very good player coming out. 6'8". Wow, he's huge. 322. Hidden development trait. Good skills out the box right there. He's got balance penalty. If you wanted to move him to guard, I think he could do it, but the way he's built that agility, he's a franchise tackle. And he'll be a good one. He's already 24th in the NFL, so yeah, he's gonna be a good one. That's a good pick right there for the Dolphins. And then we took Michael Pleasant. I was sitting on the corner. He was going to be my guy, but the CPU Chargers took him. So we defaulted. This was actually our number 2 guy on the board because I tried to sign a damn wide receiver in free agency, but someone, Lions, outbid me at the last second. So this guy will be a permanent slot receiver for us. I've been moving Samuel and McCaffrey to the slot, and it's been kind of hurting us overall on offense. So we're trying to go get some weapons for Tua. And I think we got a good one right here. I love, how he came out. He'll also be a kick returner for us, which is awesome. I need one of those guys. He's got great traits. This is my first time looking at his traits. I'm shocked he doesn't have run after catch, but cover ball, aggressive possession is great. Speed and acceleration speaks for itself. That's only going to grow with training. I'm happy. I'm very happy with this guy. And then hidden development. Hopefully he'll be an X factor. That would only be justice, but we'll find out. Seahawks CPU Jason Stevens. Another one of those good D linemen. This was a great D line draft. Good strength block shed. I wish the power move was a little higher. Not bad. Good traits. God, his stamina is terrible, though. He's going to be a first and second down player. You got to get him off the field for third down if you go to the sub package. He's going to be worn out. Get in shape, man. Come on. But spin move, swim move, bull rush, all the pass rush traits. That's awesome. All right, good to go. Adrian Black, storyline guy. Now, his storyline was that Tariq Cohen from the Bears, because he went to North Carolina A&T, said he should be drafted by the Bears. Well, obviously the Bears did not take him at number 3 overall, but the Bengals do it. I think this is 16. So I know the Bengals said he wanted his speed to be a little higher, but I gave him really good acceleration right there, 89. His run block 68 means he can leave him on the field when you're running the football and be okay. He's got a couple of good catching traits right there. He covers the ball well. If you develop it a little bit, that speed will go up a couple points. And he's going to be a player. I think he's going to be a really good player for Tristan. Good job. Phil Collins. He's an easy lover. All right. He's going to be a good player. 6'4", 263 out of Illinois. Of course, his storyline was his grandfather, Phil Collins, the singer. So hopefully, he's intense. I wanted him to be charismatic because in his storyline, he sang after games. So that doesn't really match, but still, 83 speed, 90 acceleration. Good block shed. He can rush the passer a little bit. Not much of a coverage guy. You see he's got to work on that a little bit, but you look at all his traits right there. Aggressive play ball, big hitter, swim, strip ball, high motor. That's a good overall linebacker. That's a good pick right there for the Redskins at 17. Cardinals take D'Angelo Stallings. Speed rush outside linebacker. We said the Cardinals needed to get some depth for those guys. Excuse me. And you look at those ratings, good speed and acceleration. Got the swim move, high motor. It's not going to cover anybody. But that's not why you draft this guy. You draft him to rush the passer, and that's what he's going to do right there. especially with those good finesse moves. Good block shed, too. It means he's going to help you out in the run game. So, good pick. Good pick right there for the Cardinals. Browns, they take Chuck Jackson. A rare normal guy in the first round. Has to be a little disappointing, but he can rush the passer. Good enough strength to help you out in the run game. You won't get killed in there. Oddly enough, he has bull rush, which I thought he would have a swim or something else on that. Maybe a spin move, but 81 strength with the bull rush. A little disappointing right there, but he can still help you out. Okay, McCullers for the Vikings. Oh, another normal development. Oh, okay. But good speed, good acceleration. 80 finesse move out the box is nice. He's got some good traits right there. He's got the swim move and the bull rush. 79 strength for a linebacker is good. So I like this guy a little bit better than the previous guy. Conservative ball, he's not going to be a coverage guy with that 52 zone, 48 man. So you turn this guy loose, let him go. He'll be a good player. Tracy Wheeler for the Cowboys. Oh, there's a go-hitting trait. Another good D lineman. Good pass rush. 82 power, 88 strength. Speed and acceleration is good. You can move him around on the D line. Spontaneous personality. What is that? That's interesting. Okay. But high motor's good. He'll play hard all the time. Good player. Not bad for the low first round. Excuse me. Rams take Dominique Westerman, free safety. You scout him, he came out pretty good. Got to work on that coverage. Oh man, wow. So yeah, he needs a little work there. Undisciplined penalty, but aggressive play ball and big hitter. Unique set of skills right here for this young man. Little training. You might want to look at putting him at strong safety, playing him in the box while he develops a little bit. Because he got the good tackle, good hit power, and the big hitter. That's what I'd probably do with him. Doesn't have the elite speed to play the free, so I'll probably move him to strong and play him in the box. But I know he's got a good strong safety, so be interesting to see what happens with him. All right, Derrick Henry clone, Raheem Johns for the Ravens. He looked very good with his numbers when you scouted him. 91 speed, 9 acceleration, 86 truck, and I know it's a scheme thing. That's why he's got the minus on there. Good traits right there. And he's got possession catch, which is really interesting. But then he's got fight for yards, all hits cover ball. This is a great running back if you like power guys. And, with Lamar Jackson up there in Baltimore, this is, if this was real life, this would be a great mix right here. I mean, I know the option on Madden doesn't really, hit like it does in real life, but man, what a truck right here. I like this guy. He's a good player. Oh, Joey Allstott. All right, normal development. So if you saw the storyline, his dad, of course, Mike Allstott, the former great running back for Tampa Bay and Cleveland Browns. This is his son. So I kind of made him in the image of Mike Allstott. See, he's a good blocker. The speed, it kept it at 83, cause Allstott wasn't that fast, but strength 82, trucking 78, carrying 78. Of course, I made him disciplined because Allstott was a great, disciplined player. Fight for yards. He used to love running people over. Gave him possession catch because Allstott could catch the ball at the backfield. Always cover ball. Allstott used to run with the ball covered up with two hands at all times. Some of you guys may not know him, the younger guys, but you older guys like me, you remember how tough he was. And I tried to make Joey, kind of the same way, the way Mike Allstott, would have been if he was still playing now. So very similar build right here. And you see, I wanted you to see this. He's already the number 3 fullback in the league. So there you go. Wouldn't have took him in the first, but hey, there you go. Raiders took Lamar McClendon. Oh my gosh. 69 normal development. He does have some speed, but you know, big hits, cover ball. What's his carrying? 82. Might have to worry about some fumbles. Wish he was a little faster if you're taking him in the first round. I mean, good kick return, but I wouldn't have picked this guy in the first round. And well, yeah, you needed a running back, but this wasn't the guy. I mean, the one the Ravens took probably was the one you wanted, but not a good fallback option. Hate to see that. Keontae Giles. This is a good-looking player. 6'4", pass rushing linebacker. Wish his speed was a little faster, but overall he can do a lot of different things. He's not going to cover anyone. He got some good traits with him. Swim, move, bull rush, high motor, balance penalty, which is good if you're a pass rusher especially. He's a good player. Late first, he's a guy that can grow. That's not a bad pick right there. Wyatt Smith. Storyline here was pretty basic. Pretty much told you what he was. He was a box safety. He's a good player, but not necessarily a top end guy. That was reflected in his speed. It's only 85, but the tackle and hit power is pretty good. I kept his coverage down for that same reason, but I gave him aggressive play ball. You see his catching 77. Big hitter, definitely. Strip ball, high motor. I see that comment about your son right there. That's funny. But he's a good box safety. If you're going to play 8-man front, you play that 46. Or you play that 4-4, you bring him down, he's going to play like another linebacker. Or you could use him in sub packages if you wanted to. There's a lot of different things you can do with him. I think he's a good player, but he's not a guy that you keep out in too high and expect him to cover a deep half of the field effectively. Not for a long time anyway. Carl Morgan, another great defensive lineman in this strong D-line draft. 76 overall to the Packers. You see he's got some good pass rush moves, good strength. I love the strength, speed, finesse move combination right there. Block shed is good enough to help you in the run game. Only thing you hate is undisciplined penalty, but it got high motor, good enough stamina to last. Also got spin moves, so that's good pick late first round. Good pick. For some reason, the Falcons take Rex Griffin. You can see he's he's not a great player. His storyline was that his receivers were dropping balls. Coaches thought he was going to be a good player in the next level. And he is. I think if you focus train this guy, he will be a good player. Not great. But you see as he comes out, 90 throw power, pretty good accuracy. He'd grow if you train him, but obviously with the Falcons having the quarterback that they have, I don't think he's going to get too much on-field training anyway. So, I mean, there you go. I mean, I think he's a good player, or he will be a good player, but not to the right team here. Another team could have developed pretty good. Jaguars take Cam Thorpe. Normal development on him. Speed not that great. I thought he would be a little faster in scouting him. These routes he got to work on those short and medium routes. He does have aggressive catch. Cover the ball. But for a first round pick, I mean, he's a nice kick returner too, but you want a little more out of a first round pick right there. I know this was a fallback for the Jags. They had their eyes on other guys. But that's how he came in. Tobias for the Lions, normal development, speed rusher. Pretty good overall finesse, move, speed. He's definitely a speed rusher. That strength, he'll get swallowed in the run game with that block shed. You might want to start him out on third downs, coming in pass rushing in pass rush situations, or you can protect him, with different calls and stuff. But bull rush, I don't understand why they're giving people bull rush with 75 strength. That's kind of crazy to me, but high motor's good. Stamina, yeah, definitely a situational pass rusher starting out until he develops a little more. In the last first round, Houston Vogel. Normal development offensive lineman for the Vikings. There were better linemen taken later in the draft. Sure that had to be a little disappointing. He's got to work on his pass blocking. Decent run blocking out the box. He can move, though, so I think you put a little time into this guy, he'll develop into a decent offensive lineman. Okay, we'll look and see any other unique guys or any other storyline guys that we'll go over. I think we got most of the storyline guys already. Let's see. I did like Rocco Gold. I think he'll be a good player at receiver. I think that's pretty much going to be it. So here's what we're going to do. After this, we're going to go into the preseason. It is very important that you understand we only sign one player for the entire preseason, which means from now until 10 p.m. Eastern Time, you will only sign one player to your roster outside of kickers and punters. When we get to week 4 of the preseason, you can sign guys to your practice squad only, okay? We're going to advance every 15 minutes for the preseason until we get to week 4. Once we get to week 4 of the preseason, we're going to stop, and then we'll stay there until 10 p.m. Eastern Time. So I'm going to post the advance time for the next stage in the chat, all right? Thanks for watching, guys. Great draft. Appreciate it. And I got you, Agape. I see it. I will. Thanks, guys.